Hello my dear friends, and welcome back to If Only April. So today's project is super special one, and we're gonna be making a DIY tassel chandelier. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Do I go for the vault? No, I go for the chandelier. It's priceless.
You've probably seen that amazing FELA chandelier from Anthropologie that took over all Pinterest, and it's everywhere. And I don't blame anyone because it's so amazing and it looks so gorgeous. So today we're gonna be making something similar, but not quite the same. At first, I was planning to make pretty much the same chandelier that Anthropologie has, but then I was thinking, why don't we add some color? Because life is so much better with colors, right? So instead of making it in the beige neutral tones as an Anthropologie chandelier, I'm gonna be making it with these colors. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Let me tell you a few words about this yarn. So this yarn is from Knit Packs. I'm gonna leave you the link in description, and I absolutely love it. For a few reasons. The first one is that you have so many options, so many choices, so many different colors. It's amazing. The quality of the yarn is very good, and the best thing is that it's on the budget. For this cotton ball, I paid $3.99. So I didn't want to make my chandelier with the synthetic yarns. In general, I don't like synthetic yarns. So I chose this 100% cotton yarn that looks so fabulous on this chandelier. And if you ask me, oh my god, I just love it so much. Let's get started. So the first thing you need to know how to do is how to make a perfect tassel. Let's get going. Take your book and hold the thread with your left finger. I like to use a book because I feel that it's easier to cut the yarn this way. Make sure that the end of it is on the side where you will cut the tassel. Wrap the yarn around 30 times. That was my perfect number, but see it for yourself what you like better. Using scissors, cut the end of the thread on the same side of the book where you started. Take another thread about 7 inches and put it through the top of the tassel. Make a knot. Make sure you make that knot very tight, so use the right finger to hold it down. Then go ahead and cut the bottom. That's where the book comes handy because it's easy to put scissors through it. Carefully gather the tassel. Take another thread about 12 inches and make a loop knot. If you're not familiar with the loop knot, I explained how to make it when I was making this simple macrame planter, and you can find this video. I'm gonna leave you the card for it. Cut the remaining thread and you've got yourself a perfect tassel! So do not be discouraged if your tassel doesn't look perfect from the first time. Mine did not look like this from the beginning. It was more like this. What? I had to try a couple of times with a different thread count, with a different length, with a different book, and then yeah, when I found my perfect combination, I went for it, but it took me a couple of tries. And if you're gonna make it 100 times, you're probably gonna become a tassel pro.
A pro.
After you perfect your tassel, get comfortable on the couch, turn on a nice movie, and get prepared to make about 100 more. It was not big of a deal because I actually finished the whole TV show, The Horror of House of Bly or something. It was like a 7-hour series, and yeah, so I've been making the tassels all the time. You need to take 3 metal rings, 14 inches, 10 inches, and the last one 7 inches. I had my rings in silver color, and I didn't really like it that much. I thought it won't go very well with the warm colors of this tassel chandelier, so I spray painted it with the satin bronze paint to give it a more cohesive look. So here's the beauty about DIY. You can customize absolutely everything. You can always paint it over. Lay down all the tassels and start to tie them to the rings. I figured that doing it while tassels are hanging is the best approach. Repeat with all the rings. For the 14-inch ring, I used 83 tassels, for the middle one 51, and for the small one 42. When you're done tying all the tassels to the rings, you take the chain. I got mine from Amazon. I'm gonna leave you the link in description, and you make 8 3-inch chains to connect the loops and 4 8-inch chains to connect it with the 1-inch ring. I tried at first to make chains 4 inches each, but I had to redo it since I didn't like how low under each other the layers were hanging, and it didn't look right to me. So I went ahead and trimmed it a little bit to 3 inches. So I think 3 inches is the perfect length between the layers. So you need to take a middle ring and attach 4 chains to the small ring. Try to keep them at the same distance between them. So when you're done with the small ring, move on to the large 14-inch ring. Starting with the middle ring, attach 4 chains to the large ring in the same places as the small one. When you're done attaching layers for this DIY tassel chandelier, take 8 inches chain and attach it in 4 places to the smallest 1-inch ring. I use this clip for binders, and it works perfectly fine. It's actually makes it so much easier to put the chain on them. This ring will go on top of the pendant light, and this thing will hold the chandelier together. And don't be afraid to experiment. As I told you before, at first the chain seemed so long, so I shortened them till I got my perfect length. And yeah, you can always experiment and just customize it to the way you like it. Add the pendant light and hang your DIY tassel chandelier. Trim that extra thread on the top. I tied in extra knots so it's more secure and it doesn't untie later. And then I trimmed the bottoms of the tassels to make it even and give it an aesthetic look. And that's it. Your beautiful DIY tassel chandelier is ready. I mean, not going to lie, it took me about 8 to 9 hours to finish it, but it was so worth it.
Look, chandelier.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you, the overall price of this project is $45. Ah, say what? I mean, I think it's awesome. We just saved $200. I call it a win-win situation. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and now you know how to make this tassel chandelier for yourself. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my Instagram. We do a lot of fun things every week, every Sunday, here in this place. April showtime. Even though it took me forever to make this tassel chandelier, probably about 8-9 hours, I absolutely loved it. I think it's one of my favorite projects that I've done recently, and it was so worth it. Oh my god, I just love this chandelier. It's gonna look so gorgeous in my kids' playroom when I'm gonna finish redoing it, and yeah. Oh, what a lovely week it's been. I hope you had a great week too, and I'll see you next week. Bye!